What role does HPV play in cervical cancer stages? Imagine a tiny virus that can set off a chain reaction leading to cervical cancer. That virus is human papillomavirus, or HPV. It is the main cause of almost all cases of cervical cancer. HPV is a sexually transmitted virus, and most people who get it never develop any problems because their immune system clears it naturally. But when high-risk types of HPV stay in the body for a long time, they can cause changes in the cells of the cervix. These changes are called precancerous lesions, like cervical intraepithelial neoplasia or squamous intraepithelial lesions. They are early warning signs but not yet cancer. The process from HPV infection to cervical cancer can take many years or even decades. During this time, HPV continues to influence the cells. In the early stages, when abnormal cells are still confined to the cervix, HPV produces proteins called E6 and E7. These proteins interfere with the body's normal control over cell growth and death. They disable tumor suppressor genes, which are like the body's brakes on abnormal cell growth. Without these brakes, abnormal cells can grow out of control, forming the precancerous lesions that can be detected through screening tests. As the disease advances to later stages, HPV remains a key player. When cervical cancer begins to invade deeper tissues or spread beyond the cervix, the virus's DNA often integrates into the host cell's genetic material. This integration causes further genetic mutations, making the cancer more aggressive and harder to treat. The presence of HPV DNA in cancer cells is a hallmark of the disease, and it helps drive the progression from localized to invasive cancer. HPV also affects the immune environment of the cervix. It can help cancer cells hide from the immune system, making it more difficult for the body to fight the disease. This immune evasion is part of why persistent HPV infections are so dangerous and why some cervical cancers become more aggressive over time. Understanding the role of HPV at every stage of cervical cancer highlights the importance of prevention. Vaccination against HPV can protect against the high-risk types most associated with cancer. Regular cervical screening, like Pap tests and HPV tests, can catch precancerous changes early before they develop into invasive cancer. Early treatment of these lesions can prevent progression to more advanced stages. Always remember, if you have concerns or questions about HPV or cervical health, consult a healthcare professional for personalized advice.